join us in exemplifying these values. Now let's meet the teams and lineups for today's contest, beginning with the T-Birds. Starting for the T-Birds, number 5, Hannah Burgess. Number 6, Kim Seaberry. Number 7, Hope Collins. Number 10, Maya West. Number 13, Oakley Beaton. Number 2, Ashley Salazar. And the libero today, number 16, Jocelyn Jimenez. Good luck to the T-Birds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. It's time to meet your 2019 Varsity Volleyball team. Starting for the Lions on the outside, number 1, Taylor Thompson. She's the center tonight, number 5, Reese Myers. On the outside, number 8, Savannah Seneca. In the middle, number 12, Maddie Guerra. On the outside, number 14, Rutland Smith. In the middle, number 15, Tara Pierce. And the libero tonight, number 23, Ashlyn Tibbetts. Tonight's head coach by Barry Thompson and assistant coach Tim Rodriguez. Tonight's officials are Mike Slebo and Andrew Wheatley. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so we're here. This is it. This is game time. We watched junior varsity and freshman Havasu both winning them 2 out of 3 series, getting both games, and now we are here, almost the other half of the Golden Shovel game, as this is just as important to the volleyball teams as it is to the football teams. It's Mohave versus Havasu one more time.
And no pressure on the varsity Knights here, as they do need to keep up this winning streak that the freshmen and JV both started and kept going.
We're at the best of 3 for this one, 3 out of 5. Game 1 about to start up, and the crowds have started to file in. They're cheering, they're getting warmed up, they're getting ready to go. You know, you can hear the music in the background. We get pulled off. Hey, that's Mr. Krieger's fault. But here we go. 23 coming in, substituting already for 15 from the start.
What a way to start it off with an ace.
And that is what you do. That's how you start it.
Nice
battle
defense.
at the net. That's exactly how the Knights want to start it. An ace and winning at the net. Back to back.
Knights coming out fierce here.
Three huge unanswered points for the Knights. Want to thank everyone for joining us online right now. Whether you're a Havasu fan, a Mohave fan, if you know someone who is, or just a fan of volleyball, tell them they've got to watch this right now. This is the most important game happening in high school volleyball in Arizona.
It's the most important game happening right now anywhere with any sport.
Any sport, exactly, in the world.
The Knights taking a 4-0 lead. Oh, my bad. I was wrong. It's a 3-1 lead.
3-1. Looks like there's a change there. Under the net for Havasu.
Out of bounds on the Knights. Another point for the T-Birds.
T-Birds quickly answering up. 3-2. Make it 3-3. That's an ace, and the T-Birds have made the Knights' lead just vanish as fast as they got it.
Oh, here's Ace.
Here's Ace. We nicknamed her Ace the very first game. And not an ace on that one, but we know there's going to be more to come.
T-Birds are able to get back over the net. Knights answer right back with the point.
Huge rally by the Knights.
Seneca has another chance here to get another ace. Or get a first ace in this matchup.
Oh, just impacts on the net. A little excited on that one.
I think I'll stop talking about that ace.
I think we've, yeah, because her mom's just sitting not too far in front of us. She'll try and smack us if we jinx her. Turn around, put it back into the net by the T-Birds.
Nice serve there by the Knights. Knights able to place the ball right there in the back line where nobody was.
Yeah, and you can tell Mohave trying to call it in, get the influence. Refs aren't going to fall for it. Just over the front line, finds no man's zone. T-Birds are fired up. Both these varsity teams definitely. I mean, I don't know if we should go get them like a golden, shovel tool themselves or something. I mean,
Yeah.
they're more fired up than the football team was. Battle at the net.
T-Birds were able to win that battle.
With authority, set themselves up with another spike. And they win that one as well, and the T-Birds pulled it within one.
Knights went up trying to block it, but T-Birds were able to squeeze the ball through. Nice block there by the T-Birds.
T-Birds dominating at the net yet again. 7-7. I think if we see it go 8-7 or 9-7, we're going to see Havasu call timeout, try to break the momentum.
Nice block there by
That's
the.
what the Knights needed. Block there, and depending on what side that went was going to be a huge play.
Knights able to get it back over there, over the defense of the T-Birds.
But then put on their heels as it was brought back by the T-Birds too fast. Wait. Knights were in the net. Goes to the T-Birds.
Tying the game up again at 8-8.
Saved by the Knights. Finds the sweet spot, but Mohave Valley able to get it back over.
It was an awesome, great dig by the T-Birds there.
Battle at the net, won by the Knights on that one. Trying to get that third shot, can't get it over.
That was some exciting volleyball right there. I mean, excellent digs by both teams. Defense jumping up, swatting that ball back.
This could be a highlight reel all itself, just the game one. Huge save by Mohave. Trying to get it under control. Too much light of a touch, was trying to sneak it over.
Going for that little tip, little gentle tip of the wrist, just was too gentle.
Ooh, snuck it back over. Miscommunication, got to get it on the third. They kind of impeded each other's progress. Knights now trail by 3.
Knights trying to exploit some holes in that defense of the T-Birds. They're just not finding it.
Going the other direction. Ryland Smith shows if I can't exploit an opening, I'm going to make one.
Knights were kind of lucky there being able to capitalize on that mistake by the T-Birds.
Ryland Smith, who just fought to get that ball back, now on serve. T-Birds get the call on the fall.
Knights just a little too strong there on that spike.
8 in for 18. 8 with quite the height. We're going to have a battle at the net, that's for sure, here in a little bit. Knights under the net. There that is. That's what I said. Called timeout by Thompson. It's game one, best of 5 series, Mohave versus Havasu.
On the train test range, you learn what makes our heating and cooling systems so reliable. If there's a breaking point, we'll find it. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
All right, we're back.
13-9 in favor of the T-Birds.
Not able to pull it back over. Now, a lot of people think the JV game is the second part of the Golden Shovel game. I always tell people, no, it's varsity volleyball is the true second part of the Golden Shovel game. No two teams throughout the year on varsity volleyball go at it like these two will do. We've even heard the chant Golden Shovel and scoreboard at volleyball games. Bowed the net. Got tied up in it, and it goes to Havasu.
Another point there for the Knights as they're trying to make this comeback. Down by 4.
That timeout did exactly what Coach Thompson wanted, broke the momentum. Knights now looking to make up that huge lead that they gave away. Tibbetts starting the Knights off with Ace Central.
Another one.
Number 2 for Tibbetts.
So is that like a double like it with bowling? Like we're now going for the turkey?
We're going for the turkey here. We're going for the triplicate. Not going to get it this time. Trying to pull it back over, pulling it over on the third.
She's like, hey, if I'm not going to get the ace, I'm just going to spike it where you're not.
Yep, exactly. Right at her feet. Knights have closed it within 1 now. Coach Thompson called that timeout. She must have whispered some magic into their ears. Mohave sneaks it over on only 2. Havasu sets it up. Saved by Mohave. Huge drive to the back row. Wow.
Some power back there by the Knights.
I mean, you saw that deflect, and you saw her head snap back almost on that one.
The Lady Knight that spiked that ball, I believe she's left-handed. So that's got to throw people off.
Has to. Mohave looking to get the ball back here as they've let the Knights back into the game. Tied up with a little bit of touch. 13 on the spike. Into the nets. Timeout now by Mohave as they want to figure out. We'll go back to the driving board. We'll be back. Havasu versus Mohave, best of 5. Varsity volleyball here in Havasu.
Introducing Papa Track from Papa John's. Now you'll never lose track of your order. From dough to delivery. And share one of our Pizza Cajun gifts to get 25% off. New Papa Track from Papa John's.
We're back after the T-Bird timeout, hoping that they can stop the momentum of the Knights.
Out of bounds, another point for the Knights.
Out, another point for the Knights. The T-Birds seem to just making almost unforced errors again, like we saw what
Number
happened.
1 there for the Knights. She did jump up, looked like she was going to try to hit it, but then decided, no, it's going to be out of bounds. T-Bird's able to get back over the net.
Knights Seneca with the kill there. There was nothing but floor.
Nothing. That was well executed by the Knights. 18-14.
Light touch. Saved by the Knights.
Tipped there by the T-Birds as they were able to get it back over the net.
Back and forth. You heard it just flatten on her hand.
Going for that little tip again.
Going for that tip, but just hit enough just to take the momentum away from it. Knights now up by 5.
T-Birds able to get it back over the net.
Tried to sneak it over.
Nice
Battle
defense.
at the net. Number 5 with a huge block there. T-Birds again calling for another timeout. This is Havasu Online TV. We'll be back.
On the train test range, you learn what makes our heating and cooling systems so reliable. If there's a breaking point, we'll find it. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
So Havasu's still on the run, coming from behind and taking the lead.
Deep serve there, and Mohave was able to save it. Good defense there by the Knights front line.
You know, we have the perfect vantage point right now for the dominance that number 5's being on defense.
Yes. It'd be a completely different game if number 5 was not there.
And that's the only way you're going to see him eliminate her is by doing that.
Nice block there by Mohave, though it did go out of bounds.
22-14.
Number 8 coming in for 13. Mohave trying to switch things up.
Mohave has not had an answer for this formula that all of a sudden Carrie Thompson, Coach Thompson, has put in. Tibbetts has just been on fire back there.
She has been. I think she started serving like yesterday.
Yeah, and she's still going.
Nice defense there again by the Knights front line.
You just have the perfect storm out there right now. You've got Tibbetts on the line. You've got a great middle to defend her. And then the front line defense. You know, the Knights could have used the front line. I think, use Summer and the front line for the volleyball. We could rebuild Thompson's football team.
Right?
But again, we just tease as Coach Carl Thompson, the most winningest coach in football history. Always got to plug that once or twice. Game point here for the Knights. Again, there's that middle defense we talked about. Number 5 getting engaged.
A little tip over the line there. A little miscommunication by the T-Birds. Knights take game 1 of the best of 5.
Game 1, and I hate to say it, we're going to start calling Ace Seneca also headhunter, as when she gets that put up there for her, She's zeroed in, and she almost looks excited, like she's going to grab it. So we'll be back. That's game one for the Knights, 25-14. We'll be back with more after this.
Introducing Papa Track from Papa John's. Now you'll never lose track of your order. From dough to delivery. And share one of our Pizza Cajun gifts to get 25% off. New Papa Track from Papa John's.
On the train test range, you learn what makes our heating and cooling systems so reliable. If there's a breaking point, we'll find it. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Knights dominated that one 25-14, and it was really a comeback from behind victory.
It was. The Knights did have to. The first part of that game, T-Birds were right there with the Knights the whole time. But the Knights were able to make that run.
Game 2 of best of 5 matchup with the serve.
T-Birds opening up with the serve. Number 13.
For the Tigers, number 13, Oakley Heaton.
Shout out to our sponsors, Mohave Center Dermatology, Mercury Air Conditioning and Heating, Anderson Auto Group, Mills Brothers Furniture and Sleep Center, Papa John's Pizza, and that's exactly what the T-Birds needed to do.
T-Birds need to come out here and score as many points as they can right off the bat. Starting off with an ace is a good way to do it. Nice defense there by the T-Birds.
Great defense by number 14. Into the net, so it ended up being a Havasu score. But did you hear the power Seneca hit that with?
Yeah.
We teased her when we were up in the high towers up there that it sounded like a cannon. Next to courtside. Whew.
Another point there. Makes it 3-1 in favor of Havasu.
Whistle. Havasu gets the point.
In
4
the
to
net
1.
for the T-Birds. Mohave able to return the ball back to the Knights. The Knights find that weak spot in that flock of T-Birds.
And the thing is, the Knights aren't killing the ball right now. They're just waiting for that right timing to pop it in.
And if you're the T-Birds, this is what you did not want to see, these Knights going on a run.
That one's going the wrong direction, but saves it. Gets it up and over.
Bobby able to set it up.
Seneca again rockets in.
A little too weak there for the T-Birds.
It looked like just missed timing on the step. T-Birds calling a timeout as they trail 7-1. We'll be back with more from the arena.
On the train test range, you learn what makes our heating and cooling systems so reliable. If there's a breaking point, we'll find it. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Now that scene there speaks volumes as Mohave trying to figure out just what exactly they need to do to
Looks like we got
combat.
some liquid on the floor. Safety first, people. We'll make sure everybody stays safe.
Especially right there on the edge, the ladies would be definitely stepping in that area. But Mohave trying to figure out what they're going to do to stop the Knights. That's an ace. And the serving game of the Knights has just been on point.
T-Birds into the net again.
Looked like 2 hits, double hit.
Knights are able to catch some T-Birds in the nets. Little tip there by the Knights, able to get the ball back over the net.
Knights playing on defense though, and that's what Mohave needs to do.
Mohave able to just to get the ball to hit ricochet off of the Knights defense there and go out of bounds.
Number 10 looking to make up some heavy points. Going the other direction, pulls it out. Can they get it over?
Got it over.
And we're
Way
back
to go.
in the game.
Good defense there by the T-Birds.
All right, back at Seneca. T-Birds are starting to lose a little bit of their fear.
Now, Seneca hit it into the, and then it was blocked, and then she hit it again. So that's a double hit.
I think what it was how. I think also what it was how it bounced off her body. It bounced off both of her arms.
Oh, okay.
Because if it had been just a one hit, she would have gotten that back over. But because it hit the way it hit her chest, it made contact twice.
All right.
But now she's here for the serve.
T-Bird's able just to get right over the defense there and into no man's land.
And now they're closing in 4-10.
Substitution for Mohave.
11 in for number 7 on the T-Birds. Popped over by the Knights.
Nice block there by the Knights, though it did go out of bounds.
Great view from our angle. Great battle at the net right there.
Another substitution for Mohave.
8 for 14. Tipped over. They were ready this time.
Both teams able to keep the ball going here.
Got to get it over on this one. That one's not going to do it. As you saw, the Knights just literally they were opening up the gate and then closing it.
Yeah. Great defense there by both teams. Serve into the net.
That's one of the risks that those long servers have as they start from way back there.
Couple substitutions for the T-Birds and the Knights here. Number 2 comes in for the T-Birds and is going to serve.
Wow.
Nice little setup there.
Beautiful setup. That one was like it was drawn on the board. Everything fell in his seat there. Knights up by double the score, 12-6. Just off the fingertips, slowed it down enough.
A little bit of controversy going on, but hey, we're getting it all taken care of.
Sounds like a little controversy in the stands. Comments coming towards the Tars of Mohave.
Mohave with the serve. Nice block there by the T-Birds. Knights just not able to respond on it. Some more great defense there by the T-Birds. Trying to make a run here.
12-9. Little adjustment of the scoreboard there. Mr. White, great coach, interesting scorekeeper. Now Mohave on a tear.
Able to cut that lead down to 2.
Almost reminiscent of last game. Just this again, the uniforms are reversed.
It's that side of the court. A little too strong there.
Long, and now you're going to have Coach Thompson jumps right up, calls a timeout. She's going to try to get her girls under control as the T-Birds have cut it within 1. Trying to see if it's a timeout or not.
I thought it was a timeout. I was wrong.
More controversy. No, that's going to go in the game. Knights are up 13-11.
13-10 is what we're being told.
We've been corrected.
Out of bounds, point to the T-Birds. You're just predicting the future.
Yes. As I can predict, I will have dinner tonight. And great
amazing.
papers. That's what I do. Oh, boy, that one just looked uncomfortable on that hit.
Yeah, that first hit there by the Knights, maybe she should have got more for a bump instead of a set.
So the T-Birds now within one. Going over on the third. Drives it back through the player.
14-12 in favor of the Knights.
Substitution, 12 in for 3.
Here we go. Knights trying to make another run.
Ace on that one. Well, of course, it's Tibbetts back there again.
Exactly. Nice kill there by Seneca.
This is that dangerous combination again, that perfect storm. Tibbetts in the back, Seneca on the line. It is just, the Mohave cannot seem to compete with that combo. And there it is again.
Got a timeout by Mohave.
Timeout by the T-Birds as the Knights have pulled ahead, 17-12. We'll be back.
Introducing Papa Track from Papa John's. Now you'll never lose track of your order. From dough to delivery. And share one of our Pizza Cajun gifts to get 25% off. New Papa Track from Papa John's.
All right, we're back. Knights still on serve, leading by 5.
Another
That's
ace.
an ace.
18-12. Knights trying to make a run, trying to put away the game.
The timeout did not slow Tibbetts down at all.
T-Bird's able to find the hole in the Knights' armor there.
13-18. T-Birds need to go on a 6-point streak to take the lead here. T-Birds still looking for someone to stand up and take charge.
Seneca again there on the front line. She's sitting there going, you guys call me ace, but I can play some.
She's calling herself kill this time.
That's true, yeah.
She just wants to see how many nicknames she can get.
Right? Into the net.
Into the net. You know, maybe by the end of the, since it is her senior year, maybe by the end of the year we'll get it singing Seneca too. We'll get her to do the national anthem.
There you go. Multitasking. Nice save there by the T-Birds.
Knight setting it up. Thompson shows on that kill that it doesn't matter left side, right side. You put it up there, we'll put it away. Going deep. Just missed communication.
She was kind of like, am I going to spike it? Am I going, what should I do? Knight's not able to set it up there on that serve.
Almost like the Knights getting lulled into a sense of security, being up 21-15. Low serve, doesn't even clear the net.
A line drive. It goes ace.
And that's what it is. Back to earning her nickname.
Ace is the place.
Where Seneca serves it more. Production just rolled their eyes at me.
Nice defense there by the Knights.
Number 14 with the stop there. Smith. Game point with ace. Can she put it away here? It's going to be a rally for it. Thompson just saw the opening, put it to bed. 25-15, that's game 2. Knights move up 2-0 in the best of 5. We'll be back with more messages from our local sponsors. It's Havasu versus Mohave in the arena.
On the train test range, you learn what makes our heating and cooling systems so reliable. If there's a breaking point, we'll find it. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Introducing Papa Track from Papa John's. Now you'll never lose track of your order. From dough to delivery. And share one of our Pizza Cajun gifts to get 25% off. New Papa Track from Papa John's.
All right, so as we get ready for game 3, best of 5 series, Knights out there ahead 2-0. Want to thank Patricia, Catherine for joining us, Sidell as well. As Mohave looks to try to win one to prevent a 3-team sweep.
You know what they say? It's better to sweep at work than to sleep at work.
No, I've never heard that at all.
Oh.
You know, that's a new one.
Well,
so.
now you've heard it.
Yes. And now my boss has heard it. Just sitting above there. He's going to make me sweep at work now, too. Thanks.
Hey, the Knights just keep sweeping. I mean, like, if you look at the court, it's a very clean court with how much sweeping there's been.
Very clean court. And we're, of course, referring.
Ace for the Myers. With authority.
And finds that spot. Savannah again. Catherine chimed in, sleep, question mark. But the sweeping we're talking about, the freshmen, the best of 3, won both back-to-back. The JV squad, same as well, both games back-to-back. And now Varsity looks to try to do the same with 3 games back-to-back.
A little too strong there for the Knights.
Kind of feel like the Knights might play a little more conservative, 2-1. Not wanting to make an error. Substitution in, 3 for 13. And is that 8 for 8?
8 for 2.
8 for 2.
2-1 in favor of the Knights here early in game 3. T-Bird's able to tip it over as the Knights get it back over.
Went for a little misdirection there. Over on the second one. Here comes the set.
Nice little volley here we got going here.
Off the arms. She was there. The ball just hit and deflected.
All about angles.
Amazing rally there. Good almost 2-minute rally between the two teams. Sometimes those points are more important.
Into the net.
Not quite an ace, but Savanica gets the point. Savanica, I just combined her whole name there.
That's pretty awesome. That's
you.
another nickname.
That one's going to be an ace in the books.
Another point for the Knights.
5-1 for the Knights.
And into the net.
That one will count as an ace. 6-1.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Falls for the Knights. Timeout by the T-Birds. 7-1. Game 3, best of 5. We'll be back from the arena where Havasu Online TV, Havasu versus Mohave.
Introducing Papa Track from Papa John's. Now you'll never lose track of your order. From dough to delivery. And share one of our Pizza Cajun gifts to get 25% off. New Papa Track from Papa John's.
Bottom of our screen, huge smile on Coach White. That's because the Knights have been almost unstoppable in the battle against Mohave.
T-Bird's able just to tip it over the net again.
T-Bird's showing it's not over until it's over. Now going to try to go for an 8-point run. Great serve there.
Just not able to get over the net.
Little shot in the arm there that the T-Birds needed. T-Birds move up 3-7.
Good defense there by the T-Birds.
And get it back over on 3, but good defense by the Knights. Trying to pull it out and over.
Not able to dig it back out.
Great second, third, fourth, fifth effort by the T-Birds to keep it in there. A lesser team would have given up a long time ago on that one. Lands in. Has to go over on this one. And caught just off the side of the hand to 15. And the T-Birds pull within 5. Which isn't something we say often.
It's true.
You know, you heard Coach Thompson on the sidelines there go Savannah. I don't think she needed to give her that cue. Miss Seneca looked like she was ready to grab that one out of the sky.
Yeah. A little tip there by the T-Birds to get it over the net.
Fired back with a tip at Havasu's own. Havasu says right there, if you think you can do it, we can do it better right now. As they move ahead, 11-4. Bounces off the body to the back.
Doing a little indoor soccer. Walls are out.
That's an ace for Thompson.
It's that left-handed serve. People just aren't used to left-handed servers.
Coming over. All the way there. You saw 15. Even before that was set, she was in motion. You don't draw that up on the board any better than that.
No. That was impressive. Substitution going in for the T-Birds.
Oh, they're calling that one for Mohave. Looks like ruling was she hit the net.
Mohave able to get it over.
And Mohave with the save. Pull it over on 3 as 2 T-Birds.
Nice block there by the T-Birds.
There, Mohave was played that one perfectly. 2 birds on the ground, sprawled out to get it. Defended the net. Now they've pulled within 6.
Mohave just not able to get that one back in bounds as they shot it over to the stands.
And you're seeing the formula here. Havasu might win, or might lose a point, but then Havasu comes back and just takes it right back from them.
Sets it up.
That one was off the finger, so that one was good. 14-6. I don't know if I was here and I was the T-Bird coach, I'd be ready, almost ready to call timeout. Should this point go to the Knights also?
Nice block there by the Knights.
15-6. Knights pull up by 9. Personally myself, I'd call the timeout here, try to break the momentum.
Try to ice the server. Nice save there by the Knights.
Great fake out there. Instead of defending the net, put it back out to the mid row. Let them put it over the heads.
Another point. 10-point lead now for the Knights.
10-point lead. Surprised the timeout's not being called.